Hi guys. We're going to go into some details on what the difference between a section and a subsection is, just to alleviate some confusion and clarify a couple things. So basically, the difference is every time that you create a new section, let's say down here, you click the word add section, it allows you to have a title and a description right here. And again, this is great just to separate things and give you titles. So for example, if you look on the right, the essentials, the additional features, the additional services are all sections. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this section here. Sections are going to be outlined, this tiny blue outline. We're going to delete this one as well. All right, so basically, if you look here at the additional services, which is found here, everything is just in one subsection. This one here, the switches above it. Actually, no, there's two different subsections, and the reason for that is we don't want the logo design or the business card design to be affected by the slider. So this slider alone will add $100, basically, because for every SEO keyword they want to sell, they want to charge $100, but they don't want it to affect the price of the logo design and the business card design. Now, if you wanted to, let's say a logo design costs $100 per page, then you would make sure that the logo design is inside the same subsection as the slider. And again, that's the reason why this slider is separated. So if we were to click this slider button here and add a slider to the logo and business cards, and the person was to increase that slider, it would multiply the number on the slider multiplied by the cost of these services. So this is a way to basically segregate the math when someone's using a slider. I'll give you another example. If we go all the way to the top and we take a look at the essentials, the cost of what we are doing here is it's $1,000, but 5 or 7 pages is not going to do 1,000 times 7. It's going to only do 1,000, and the 7 is just the cost that they want to charge per page. And again, that's another reason why the slider is separated from up top. If we were to add the slider here, it's going to times these numbers by the slider. If for example you do want to add a slider to affect these numbers here, sometimes it's best to add $0 as the slider so that the slider acts as only a multiplier for the values above. If you wanted to use the slider just to add extra dollars for a certain product, like how we're doing here, let me get rid of this. Then the slider is, okay, we will design between 0 and 15 pages for you, and each additional page is $100. If you want to say in your base fee that the basic WordPress website will come with 5 pages, and you can say that in the description, so the customers know that. And then if they want 6, 7, or 8 pages, then they can select an extra 3 pages. So hopefully that clarifies things up a little bit for you guys.